everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie. Just felt like being off camera today. It's a bit rough. My allergies are full bore and my eyes are puffy. Great times. Anyway, this is going to be a channel departed loved one reading. I just wanted to show you because this is my moon water I just made with the last supermoon, and it's just been chilling and charging. I have to put it in the sunlight, but this is a good way to see what I put in it when it's, because I'll shake it and show you how thick it really is. To make moon water, I make, well, this is how ancient Egypt made holy water and their services, so I just practice the same way of making holy water that the ancient Egyptian people did. So this is technically holy water. I use it for prayer. I use it to protect myself. I'm a psychic medium. When I go help people with issues, I bring some for them. I bring some for me. This is some pretty potent shit. But at the bottom, I have a moonstone in it. I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying not to move it too much, but there's actually flakes of every crystal you could think of. So every crystal and a solid moonstone. And this is my root chakra stone. I just wanted to have really grounded and solid water, but this is also third eye stone as well for like psychic clarity. So not only is this also all the sand like stuff that's pink, rose scented Himalayan salt, because I like my moon water to smell good when you put it on yourself, and it's not overpowering. So if a man puts it on, they're not gonna like smell like a woman. It's just refreshing. It's nice. Himalayan salt is very purifying. And it's also soothing. That's why I like this. I also do mint and eucalyptic version for healing. I haven't done one in a while. I think that's going to be my next one. I still have a jar of the other moon water. I've been trying to make one every moon of different types. Both of these are rose water. I need a eucalyptics one with mint for the winter to help with healing. Everybody has colds and stuff. But anyway, so here we go. Make this at home. All I do is I put a good chunk of Himalayan salt, throw some of my let me pause it so I don't eat too much. You can order stuff like this on Amazon. You can buy a kit, I think, that has every single crystal in it, and they're tiny like this. I actually got this as a gift. This is my birthstone peridot. So I just kind of sprinkle a bunch of these in my jar. I get these jars at the dollar store. So this whole thing might cost me, maybe with all the ingredients, $10 to make holy water. But look how thick it is. This is how long it's been chilling. I'm going to shake it up to charge it. But before you charge it in the sun or the moon, always shake it. You see all my crystals. But that's how thick it normally is. Protective. Holy water should not be see-through unless it's been chilling, but you always want to shake it up. Activate it. And every so-and-so, what the fuck? Every few days, put it in your windowsill, charge it in the sun so it stays potent, which I'm about to do right now. But I'm just giving you a lesson in moon water. I felt pulled to do that with all the crazy shit going on in the world. I feel like all of your loved ones are like, everybody needs to be making some holy water and some shit. Because we're about to be under some spiritual warfare for real. I don't use tap water either. I use bottled purified water. You can use alpine water as well when you're making moon water, by the way. Don't just fill it up from your sink. It's got too much garbage in it. Okay? Alright, on to the reading. Alright. So, I'm pulling, this is my grandma's basket. It was in her house. Oh, my throat chakra just went off for years. She put napkins in it, and it was just chilling on her counter. So anytime you needed a napkin, like, I was like baby getting napkins out of this That was like, I don't know why I wanted to take this from her house. Like, it's a fucking napkin holder. But, like, it was the one thing that stayed in the kitchen my whole life. Like, she never got a new napkin box. I don't know why this is relevant for someone. You could be connecting with your grandma. But I have letters and all kinds of stuff in it. So I'm going to try to get some specific letters. And I think there's, like, astrology, maybe months and stuff. So we'll get some details. Then I've got my full lineup for you. I was going to show you the beautiful fall day, but I can't because then it blocks out the light and you can't see any of the cards. But it is a beautiful day. Alright. What do we got? Sorry, I'm just mixing it up a little bit. Put it up here. They don't make wicker baskets like this anymore, by the way. So, we have Taurus. This could be a Taurus. You could be a Taurus. Taurus is also the Hierophant card in the deck. So, it could be someone you had contracts with, in business with, someone you were married to. We have Aquarius. Gemini. New beginnings. I know you can't see it. It's like super small. But there's Gemini and there's Aquarius. And there's Taurus. So we have K, O, P. Cop, even though it's not a C, that's what's popped to me. I don't know why I heard pop the cork, even though that's not spelled either. I'll get a few more. Oh, could be someone's best friend here. Best friend ring. Or, again, could be signifying a spouse. Or a contract. M. Sorry. M. Let me get my shit together. It was a long night, I'm not going to lie. F. Again, I heard friend. Friend and foe. What is this? I. K. 2 Ks. I don't know why I heard MILF, even though there's no L. Oh, X. I heard fork, even though there's no R. Temperance card. Could be a Sagittarius. So they're coming in saying you have some new beginnings. Maybe Taurus, maybe you're getting married because Taurus is the Hierophant card. Maybe you're marrying a best friend or you did marry a best friend. They could be acknowledging if you're still with somebody. Aquarius is being the chosen one. Healing, you could be healing a marriage. This spirit could be like, look at you guys making it work. Yay! I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Maybe you've been through a lot in your marriage and like maybe people ruled you guys out. And this person never did. They're coming in like, I never fucking did. I voted yes the whole time. Hello. I feel like a grandma energy. I don't know why. Gemini, definitely a reference of twin flame. Or just lovers. Could be a literal twin of yours as well. Because it is the twin card. This is what called MILF to me. This MIF. So I don't know if this is like a spouse. And they're just like, look at you. Like, looking good. Yes, sir or ma'am. Or this is just a friend like, look at you, I'm bringing it in a spouse because you're looking all good and shit. I'm going to get you a man. I'm going to get you a lady. I'm kind of getting like Hitch vibes. Like the movie Hitch with Will Smith. I don't know why. Alright, let's get into the reading. I like this energy. Could be an ex, even someone that you weren't with anymore, but remained friends with. Because I'm getting that vibe. Let's see. This is my deck. It's just numerology and art. This is going to tell me their soul. How they doing on the other side. Because, you know, I don't just counsel you. Sometimes I counsel spirits. This is how I check if they're crossed over. If they themselves need help. Or if they're just trying to give you a message that they're at peace. One flip. Let's see. I'm not going to take it. Oh. me get one more. I kind of feel like they want to tell me a time frame, so I think I'm going to draw 4. Yeah, synchronicity backing it up. They're telling you the progression of their soul since they've been gone. Because I think they've been through a lot. I don't know what happened to this person. We'll find out. Or if they just had a really, like, big life. So we have 29. Again, any of these could be ages that this person died at, or your age, or something significant about the number, like a date, or it doesn't have to be. I am very into numerology. I'll break it down for you. Let's start with the numbers, then we'll go back to the art and colors, okay? So let's talk about 29. So that turns into 11. It could be a signifier of a twin flame, 1111. This does represent the infinity symbol to me. This could be someone you just repeat lives with as well. This could be a long, like an ancestor, a part of your DNA. But 2 in itself talks about partnership, and 9 talks about wish fulfillment. So you could be wishing for a partner, longing for a partner, because I do feel like the hitch energy, like some spirit is trying to, side note, hook you up. But let's stick with the numbers before I talk about this person's soul. 22 is mirroring energy. It's a very soulful energy, a soulful number on your life path or spiritual awakenings, coming out energy, meeting the one. So this could be LGBTQ is also popping to me, and with the coming out energy. What I mean by 22 coming out is making an announcement. I read a lot for the LGBTQ, so when I see 22, sometimes it has to be very specific. It comes out as coming out as lesbian, gay, binary, non-binary, whatever it is for you. So I always throw it out there when I feel it. I'm feeling it for this. But it doesn't have to be you. It could be this person. This person could be or have been a part of the LGBTQ. But I kind of feel like it was hush-hush here. Some of you might have been quite surprised to find out about extracurricular activities. Even if it wasn't a family member, even if it was a friend or a business partner that you like learned after their crossing. I'm just putting it out there. It's not going to be true for everyone, but I'm feeling it. So 37, I'm sorry, this also goes to a 4, which is another number of divinity that you're on the right path. 7, 8, 9, 10, completion. Sorry. I just had to add it up. That's how long of a night it was, guys. Bear with me. But 3 talks about, could be third-party situations, roadblocks, karmic energy, but 7 talks about luck. So there could have been a disturbance in your luck, or you've been experiencing some bad luck. This is, again, a 7, which is increasing of luck, but 4, again, talks about life purpose, and 3 talks about work partnerships for me here. So let's go into the art and get the messages for you. So we have, again, this is divinity. I feel like you're meeting someone, or this is acknowledgement that you are with some, like if you're looking for someone's blessing here, I kind of feel like that is giving a blessing, or they're really proud of you for making it work. Like, again, I feel that energy of you could have given up on a relationship or a partnership in some way. It doesn't have to be love, could be career. Maybe you built something and you fought as business partners but made it work, even if it was family. There's a lot of pride and legacy and longevity here. Maybe they're telling you to stick it out, or that it's a possibility that you can get around it. But I do feel like with all this blue, it's been quite painful. It was a hard journey, or it will be. We'll get more into the reading. This is very, this could have been, this person died in a very, let me pull it back to their soul. Sometimes I get messages in it for you, but I was trying to read their soul, so there's messages in everything. This one is really, really fast. I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. It could be more than one spirit. This is a lot of energy, but to me, I'm not going to lie, this is drug energy. Like psychedelic, like ecstasy, even even cocaine. I don't know. I just feel like weird, weird body vibes. A little bit spacey, confused, foggy. But I'm hearing like music. So this is like a club vibe. I don't. Is this a drug overdose? Accidental suicide, something like that. I didn't feel this earlier, so this could be another spirit coming through for you. If you have a grandparent, I was feeling a grandma energy. I am feeling a grandpa as well. I feel like they are a married couple. I think they're still together on the other side, quite like this. But there's like a youthful woman approaching. Very sinister, though. I'm not sure if I'm going to let this one approach. They want letters. Okay. Let me pull this left so you know I'm not fucking with you. L. K. There's that K again. B. L. LB. I'm getting pounds. I. Lib. Bill. Bill. Bill! Kill Bill! Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck out of here, guys. Look. Kill. I don't know if this is a movie reference. Kill Bill. Or this is a sinister female that killed somebody. Like Psycho. Oh, I can't do it. Bill. Kill. That's fucking nuts. We have Libra. Some of you watch Kill Bill with this. I feel like this is like a legit something you guys love this movie. Or this person did. They could have even been on the movie, to be honest. Like, it doesn't have to be an actor. They could have worked on set. I don't know. I'm seeing a set. Or they wanted to be in the movie business. I don't know. Oh my god, this is so confusing. I feel like a psycho energy. Like, I don't like this energy. But I feel like there's like a drug addict that's not psycho. I'm not saying they're psycho, but I feel like there's a lady that killed someone. Did a lady kill the drug addict? Was the drug addict a man? Is his name Bill? Somebody killed Bill? I also heard Liberty. I don't know if this person had jail time. I heard Lockjaw. I don't know what this is. Ugh. Yeah, a few more. This went left. I think there's a lot of spirits here. That's why. We have S. Oh my god, son. Somebody's son. S-O-N. TBS. I, again. Yeah. The killer came to this person's funeral. Somebody killed someone's son, or somebody has a son. TBS, is that a channel? Like a network? There's a lot of BS though here. To be scouted? What? I'm hearing so much shit right now. What is happening? I need answers. There's a murder victim here trying to speak. I think it's in the LGBTQ. They know on the other side I ride hard. There's a lot of these deaths buried between the 50s, 60s, and 70s. That's fucking scary. Like, I can't show you now, but my I have one of those trash cans that have the lid that you just push it and literally it just moves by itself. Somebody's taking the trash out, I heard. Or threw their body in the trash. I'm from New York. Did you end up in the Staten Island dump? Because that's what I just heard. Is this a whacking? Bro. What are you... Oh. That was my cat, not a ghost, by the way. Well, it was nice while it lasted. She's cute. This is like somebody... where's the grandma-grandpa energy? Because there's a message for them. I think I have separate messages. I got a grandma and grandpa talking to someone. I have a drug addict who unfortunately, I think it was an accidental suicide. That's a female. But I also have a male victim here. I don't know which one is the murder victim and which one of these two are the addicts, or if they're both addicts and they like double homicide. I don't know. There's something weird. So, and I just feel like I want to throw up for a second. I'm getting like a overdosey. Not that I've ever overdosed. I'm assuming that's what it feels like. Okay, so yeah, this is somebody's vision is fucked up. This isn't an overdose. This is date rape. Oh my god. I don't know why. I'm just throwing it out there. I feel like somebody got abducted and ended up killing their abductor. Like straight up Kill Bill style. But they went through some fucking shit. This could even be, like, if this was your grandparent, this could have been while they were, like, in an internment camp or an imprisonment camp. Like, if they were in World War II and they were taken into a prisoner camp. This is, like, fucking torture. Like, this could be your same grandparent. Because I really thought it was a drug addiction, but now I'm getting, like, I know it's, like, stupid movie shit, but I'm kind of feeling it. Like, you know how they, like, give you drugs to tell you the truth? I'm kind of, like, was this person a fucking government spy? Like, was that why I'm confused? Like, what the fuck? I know I'll get more details, but there's so much going on right now. I don't know if I've just got a crowded room. Take what resonates to you. It will balance out, and it will all make sense down the road for somebody, but... Alright, let's move on to this. This is very youthful, summertime vibes. I think there's a youthful spirit here as well, like a kid. Age 7. Or could even be 4 or 3. But this is womb energy as well. Somebody could be pregnant, hearing that they're pregnant, announcing. That could be the announcement. Pregnancy announcement. You could be having a gender reveal. Not sure of what color to go with. I'm getting that for some of you. There's acknowledgement. This is the grandparent energy to me. So I feel like I'm bound. I don't know if these are all connected to you. Do you know all of these people? They could have died at different times. Let's get into it. Let's make some more clear sense of this. I heard Teddy. Then I heard Roosevelt, so I don't know if it's a New York City reference or like the president reference, but I'm seeing Robin Williams in Night of the Museum, if that helps somebody else. I don't know why. Okay, let's get some messages. Let's talk to the grandparents first. Help me out a little bit. That's way too much. I'm just going to take the first 3 that came out. Don't worry, I'll get more. I just feel like too many stuck together. This one's popping. I made these a long time ago. Bulky stickers, not very smart. Sometimes it just will not make sense. You won't be able to explain it like this reading. It will shake you up, make you question everything you thought you knew because it's meant to. This is again that love energy. Either, I don't know if this person already came in your life, if they're expressing your love story, or if this is about to happen, because I'm not getting clarified answers as in it's coming or it has came. They're being a little bit sketch on that part. I'm definitely getting spy energy for this grandpa. Like, don't give him too much information. I'm getting, like, meet the fuckers. You gotta be in the circle vibes. You have bad people with oh, there you go. You have bad people with bad intentions trying to knock you off your path. They aim to hurt, to manipulate, to use you, and to embarrass you. I know you think that they have good intentions. I know you thought you loved them. It was never true. They are not true. Why do you stay? I know you see the truth. They want you to get out of a bad love situation. They want you to have what you deserve. They don't feel like you have what you deserve. Or this is what the issues were that you overcame. But they definitely feel like there's a snake in the grass, like in the circle. Keep your circle tight. You're born special. What path others walked was never meant for you. You're meant to blaze your own path. I don't know why I'm seeing David Beckham. I literally just watched his documentary. I didn't even finish it. It's like, I think halfway through, but I'm seeing that. I feel like that's a reference. Could be like the whole thing that I was listening to was about Manchester United. That could be a reference to like a literal location. This person could be British or English. Are you supposed to say British or English, by the way? Is there like a difference? I'm sorry to be an ignorant American, but nobody knows the answers to these questions that I ask unless they're fucking British. And then they just laugh and say I'm cute. I'm like, you didn't fucking answer me, bro. What the fuck? Anyway, you were born special. You were meant to do something a different way. I think you're getting, either you did get a lot of flack for it, because I kind of feel like that was the vibes I was getting at. Alright, long story short, David Beckham had this coach, and he was very old school, and he wanted everything done a certain way, and, you know, a little dictatorial, you know? Like, do this. Very structured. You walk straight. You make steps forward. You do what I say. And David was like, me, I don't really want to, and he just kind of, shh, and they bumped heads. So this could be reference of, like, your grandparents who, when they were alive, they just couldn't understand, or it could be a parent, or just someone in your life that you had respect for, couldn't understand what or why you went left. But you were always meant to go left. Worked out for David Beckham. You know? What the fuck? Go left, people. Anyway, every part of every kind of love has some pain in it. So again, reference to, there's like an overcoming. I feel like half of you need to get out of some shit, and I feel like half of them are like, good job, you did. This could even be the same family. You could have, you know, siblings, like one couple went through some shit and they made it and they're doing great, so they're like, yay, good job for you. But then their brother is with some fucking demon bitch, or sister was in, you know, whatever, and they're like, no, get rid of him. So it could be, you know, the same line, take what resonates. Just different people. I just feel like either there was a point where you were with someone who was very, very toxic, and if that person had continued to be toxic, would have destroyed you. However, they turned it around and not toxic anymore. You're together. Yay, good job, both of you. Other way is, well, this person is still fucking toxic. You're seeing it. Why aren't you fucking moving? Like, there's this grandpa spy energy of like, not even like, I don't know why I look at the watch, but like slapping it. It's like, time's up! Move it! Kind of like your grandpa, whoever this is. Reminds me of mine. Hard ass. I feel like that's just like the World War II generation. They don't make them like that no more. Yes, go for it. You have my blessing. Remember I said in the beginning, if you're looking for a blessing, confirmation. You got the blessing. This is what I've been trying to tell you. Oh my God, they've been trying to speak for you for so long. There's the grandma energy. I've been trying. This is her vibes. I've been trying to tell you. I feel like you would laugh immediately. That's your grandma. I like to talk to you with music. When you hear our songs, that's me saying hi to you to show you what you need to know about life. So there's a friend here. You got grandparents and you got a friend that talks to you through music. Do they make you feel like you can do anything? Do they listen when you speak? Do they think of you as often as you do? Do they treat you with respect? If they don't, that's not right love. This is the grandpa energy. I think you very much looked up to their relationship. I did too. My grandparents is my favorite love story, to be honest, and I feel like this is relevant for you. Probably why Grandma and Grandpa are coming in so hard, because this was in my Grandma and Grandpa's house for 50-something years. See how they work up there? Feel ya? They're like, oh, this one loves their grandparents, so she can do the reading. You know what I mean? They know how to pick their readers. It's creepy. Creeps me out sometimes, too. Stop trying to be perfect. Be yourself. Fuck perfection. It's boring. If you're perfect, I don't want nothing to do with you. Because you're a fucking piece of shit liar. Because there ain't nothing perfect. Not even Jesus is perfect, and that was God's begotten son. He didn't make his begotten son perfect. So you're the fuck ain't perfect if Jesus ain't perfect. So get the fuck out of here and sit down. Liars. Right? There's no such thing as perfection. There's no such thing as nailing it every time, getting it right, making everybody happy. It's an illusion. Stop trying. Your grandpa's like no nonsense. I don't know. Some of you, I feel like this is a lover that died from drugs. They still love you very much. They feel bad because I think at the end of the day you understand about this person's addiction. Like you didn't hold it against them in the end. You're like, that's really fucking sad. They were a really amazing person. They lost their life because of a fucking drug. Like they didn't look at you as like a waste, you know? I think they made you feel like a waste is what they meant to say. Or they pushed you away. I'm getting that cloudy feeling. Like I just almost spaced out for a second. Was this person like on a permanent trip? Like what I mean by that is they did drugs for so long they just like didn't even have to be on drugs to be fucked up. Or they could have had some kind of like mental illness. Or they could have been heavily medicated when they died. Just like foggy brains. Oh my God. Yes, you can. Go for it. Stop making excuses that Grandpa's riding your ass. Love is not always easy. Okay, so there's some kind of love situation where it's just like, it's too challenging, so I'm not even going to try. And this grandparents up here are like, that's some fucking bullshit. They don't like my swearing, by the way. They're like, potty mouth. I'm sorry, but I gotta be me, you know. Tomorrow is not a promise. How much longer do you want to let what you dream of pass by? You're longing for something and you're just looking at it. This grandpa's calling you out. You're just looking at it. You're just like, that's everything I fucking want. Like, I want that, like, with everything. But I'm just going to sit here and watch it instead of doing anything. And this grandpa's like, I don't fucking raise you to have no spine. You get over there and you get that. There's that flower energy again. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm dead now doesn't mean life has to end for you. There's that lover. Some of you, I'm very sorry, lost someone. Either you were dating them when they passed away, or this doesn't have to be drug addict. But you could have. This is like veteran energy for some of you. You could have lost them in war or to a disease. You compare everyone to this person. Even if they were like shitty, like you compare love, like you genuinely love that person even though if they were an addict or whatever it was that was hard, you loved the fuck out of this person. Like it destroyed you when this person died, and they're acknowledging that and they're sorry. They're like, I wish I could take it from you. I wish I could just ease your burden so that you would be open and ready and give yourself to another. They want you to move on. You deserve love. Wisdom is knowing when to be heard and when to listen. It's knowing that there is no right or wrong, only more knowledge to grow. You don't go left or right to be right or wrong in life. You go left or right to learn who you are. It's always a learning process. You're never going to have yourself 100% figured out, because as soon as you do, you change. Go after this new start. Oh my God, you started with the new start cube. They keep telling you to go for it. Go after it. New you. With fierceness, go forth and crush it. Put yourself out there. Go after this. All across the board. Be the one you want to lead you. Don't wait for approval. You don't need this person's approval. You don't need anyone's approval in life. You just need yours. You need to know what you want and then go for it. What is your heart saying? How does your body feel? Are you centered? Wait until you are centered and you are 100% certain. There is better out there for you. Do not settle for less than you deserve. Whether that be love, work. You got to cut the cord with this thing that is just kind of not doing it for you. I don't know if it's a job, if it's a person, if it's a place. Whatever it is, it ain't for you. It ain't about you. Your whole soul seems to be suffering here. I haven't pulled a postcard from Spirit. Let's see. Taking the back one. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act. Just stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open, but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Oh my God. Synchronicities. I love Spirit so much. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. Loving you so, so much. Go forth and crush it. They just keep sending the same message like, go for it. Time to go. Move on. Let's go. Let's get some advice for you, your mental well-being, your life, before we get more into a message from them. What would they like to talk to you about? Some hurts, your inner hurts, or some things that you might need to address. Oh my gosh, these cards are so big. My baby hands can't. There we go. You are not a burden. We are lucky to have you. You were never a burden to these people. You're not a hard person to love. Just the people who are shitty for you have made you feel that. But the people that are meant for you will never make you feel that. They accept you as you are. You are strong, smart. You got this. They're trying to be your cheerleader. You can do this. You can figure it out. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need anyone but yourself. Do your best. It will be enough. You just got to put your heart and soul into it. Have confidence. Have faith in yourself, the Spirit says. Everything is scary and you feel vulnerable, but that doesn't mean anything is going to go wrong. Anxious feelings aren't usually indicative of reality. That fear monster is making you manifest the wrong things in your life, and it's stopping you from going after things. Those fear monsters are dicks, aren't they? You'll get by. You'll get through his legs. Depression lies. There is no circumstance that is unchangeable. There is no situation that is ever hopeless. You are not stuck in your situation. Here's the grandpa energy. Don't kill me. They're just saying it. Stop making excuses is their vibes. Every time you say you can't get out, it's an excuse. You can get out. You are not stuck. You're just unwilling to leave a comfort zone, unwilling to give up, unwilling to sacrifice. Hey, I've been there. This is not me, this is your grandpa, okay? It's okay to be afraid, but as much as you can, please try to act from love rather than fear. Again, fear is ruling your life. You gotta burst that fear bubble, baby, and get the out of there. There's no need to be so hard on yourself. You're managing as best as you can. You're doing amazing. The spirit is I just hear clapping. Like, you got this. I heard, rah, rah, shish kamba. What the fuck? That's like an old ass cheer. That's your grandpa would cheer like that, right? Let's get messages from them. This is about their death, how they're feeling. I am surrounded by loving animals. So their animals are with them, or any animals that you have lost are up there. They're okay. They're also visiting. I heard a dog bark. I see all of your thoughts. So this person... Sorry, I'm sitting Indian style. My feet are asleep. My face is swollen. My hair is a mess. It's a day. Good thing it's Sunday. But whenever you think of this person, it's like you hugging them. And you think about this person a lot. So they know that you love them very much, and they're honored that you have so much love. They love that you talk about them. And that there's that grandparents energy of like you have so much respect for them and so much honor, and it humbles them. You're very sweet to them and their memory. I will always point you in the right direction. Tough love is because they love you, and they will always be there to give you guidance even when they're not physically here. They're just, don't be afraid of change. It's time. It's time to pick a direction. Don't be afraid of change. I'm sending you loving signs through nature. Could be butterflies, rainbows, just getting lost I've been getting lost in the clouds. Like, the clouds today are fucking amazing. Okay, I might pause just to go look at them. We have been together in dreams, so this person is definitely referencing that they visit you at night. So if you wake up remembering a dream with them, they really were visiting. The ones you remember are real visits. It's because you actually subconsciously have dreams about people all the time, but the ones that stick with you are the ones with real energy in it. Let's talk about these people that are here. Let's go with, who is this, like, kind of grandpa-y vibe? It doesn't have to be a man. They could just be a very strong, stoic person. Who is this person? Warrior. Oh, my God. They really were, like, a World War II vet. I really am feeling that. Could be Korea. Even World War I. Even Iraq. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this person was, like, a ranger. I heard 101st Airborne Division. That's World War II. That's a bad mamma jamma. Those are the ones that got dropped all over on Normandy, scattered, had to save themselves, landed in enemy territory. They were on their own. Like, Saving Private Ryan type of shit is what I'm feeling, to be honest. Like, I don't even think you knew how badass your grandpa was in this war. Like, your grandpa was like who they wrote those movies for. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. Like, they were really fucking good. And no offense, they killed a lot of fucking people. They killed a lot of fucking people. And I think this caused a lot of... I feel like it's not something they were proud of. I'm not saying it. I think I'm saying it because this is a shame. This person was scared to die because... I kind of feel like American Sniper vibes too. Like, if they were like had a specific specialty to take out important people, that I did feel spy energy. They could have been a fucking spy. You know, I did feel that. Patty, thank you. You fought for England, I think, or they were in England. That could have been specific if you knew your grandpa spent majority of World War II in England. There you go. Why am I seeing Pearl Harbor? Were they a pilot? Or maybe they had a friend die at war, because I'm seeing the two friends. They could have been interested in the same woman. One ended up with your grandma. Maybe the other one died. Maybe your grandma was with his friend, and his friend died and they got together. You might not even know that story. I don't feel like this person talked about his war days much. It was very difficult. Hermit, yeah. They could have been a Virgo recluse. They were a person of few words. They had a lot of PTSD. This person did a really difficult job for all. I feel like they were there for at least 4 years. Like, think about the mentality of that, being in World War II, being a spy, being, a fighter pilot or a sniper, whatever it was. It was dangerous, and it saw a lot of shit, and it made them hard to relate, or just overly tough, so that people kind of maybe thought he was a dick all the time, or he was really stern, because maybe that was the energy I was seeing of the David Beckham thing, of the coach just being very rigid, and maybe this person had a lot of rules, and you couldn't really click with your grandpa. Maybe you just didn't like him because he rode you too hard, but this is why. Like, maybe this is why. It could be an apology. Like, I'm sorry, what that happened to me, all those years of being that, I feel like this person was emotionally stunted. I just feel like they were unable to feel like other people, but it wasn't like psychopath. It wasn't like serial killer. They felt so much for so long that their body just shut down, and they just never were able to really connect, even with themselves. They lost a lot. They might have come home from that war, but they lost themselves in that war completely. That's really sad. So I do feel like some of you, this is acknowledgement. Maybe you just didn't understand why your grandpa was the way they were, or maybe you did, and this could be just acknowledgement of who this person was. Maybe you didn't know much about what your grandpa did in war, or why he was never able to talk about it with you, and this is why. Your grandpa had a really, really hard job. Like this, like, think about World War II, that nobody knew what PTSD was, and nobody helped you. You came from war and you just did not talk about it. Whatever happened over there, it's done now, and you're home, and you just kept going, and that's all these people knew. So that's all this person was able to do. The only way this person could have any peace was to have everything in control, because their mind and their heart was out of control. I don't feel like they were like this forever. They struggled in pockets. I feel like the wife, the grandma, saved this person. That's why their relationship, because think about, this person was unable to really express themselves. This grandma, this wife, really would have had to go a lot of years with a cold-hearted lover. If they knew them before the war, it would have been even harder. This wife energy stuck out with this person. I think they were always able to see the broken. There's another dynamic of your grandparents' relationship that they're acknowledging. We struggled. We fought. You saw us as this perfect couple, but this was a broken man and a very broken woman who hated each other but loved each other at the same time. I don't know how else to explain it. This person is acknowledging when this person came back from war, they didn't know who they were. They were faking it. And they just, it's not that they didn't love this person. There was expectations as men and women, and they were fulfilling that expectation. They came from war, they got married, they had children, they found a job, but this man couldn't understand why he couldn't find any happiness. He didn't understand what depression was. He didn't understand what PTSD was, and he got into the drink, which happened to a lot of people during World War II. It really was the only drug out there besides pot. They would just drink themselves into stupors just to not feel what they worked so hard to shove down, and that caused a rift in this relationship. So again, we have acknowledgement that there was addiction in their marriage, that there was cheating and scandals in their marriage, that they hated each other, that they wanted to call it quits more times than they wanted to stay together. They're acknowledging a very turbulent relationship that was very hidden from everybody. They had this image to me, like in public, like the golden couple behind closed doors for a very, very, very long time. They just couldn't make it work. They might have even spent a decade in separate lives, or they ended their marriage even in separate lives. But I think there's an acknowledgement here of a switch around. At some point, these two had come back together and re-fell in love and re-found a way, even if it was just friendship. That could have been the best friend spouse thing. They could have got married and had all these turbulent years and ended up staying together and had a great relationship by the time you were born. This could have all been before you were born. But there's acknowledgement about your marriage here that they're trying to say we understand. You're picturing us, but that image in your mind of what a couple should be just doesn't exist. Every couple, even the most perfect couples, start so fucking brutal. But the point was, if they didn't really love each other, if it wasn't real, they would have never been together. Still, they never would have made it. See, anybody else? Thief, hero, Midas. Yeah. We got a thief and a bully. There's that sinister energy. I'm not quite sure if this person is dead. But we have hero, Midas, friend. Did somebody save your life? I don't know. Even if they're dead, like something happened to you and you shouldn't have walked away, but this person made sure you walked away. And I don't know if it's a war situation or if it's this grandpa. I feel like as much as your grandpa took a lot of lives, he saved a lot of for our side. Like he took life to save ours. But this is that cop energy. Maybe he came home to be a cop. Maybe you're a cop. I'm also getting firefighter, but New York City. Midas. Somebody's good with money here. Somebody was good in business. Was that grandpa too? I don't know. Do you have an uncle here? Like I'm seeing two older gentlemen. Are they related? One could be a cop. I feel like maybe they went to war together. Did your grandpa have like a buddy that you also grew up with, that a part of the family but wasn't really a part of the family? They just had come back to war. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Why is bully shapeshifter? Got a pretender here. What is this? Why is bully and thief here? Child eternal, child wounded. Somebody was abused by somebody here. This is okay, we're going to push the grandparents for a second. I have a female energy coming. This person had a horrible fucking life, I'm not going to lie. Hurt from a kid. Just bullied. Raped. Molested. Nobody looking out for this girl. So, common street story. Grew up on the streets. Grew up with addicts, didn't have any self-worth, or just fell into addiction very young because their parents were evil. They could have been from a blue-collar family. They could have been from a rich family. It doesn't matter. They were shitty-ass fucking parents. I'm not saying that's an excuse why this happened to her, but this person definitely was a prostitute. Prostituted themselves. Pioneer. Poet. This person, okay, so there's acknowledgement, like stripper, prostitute, beginning, turning into something very successful here. This person could have been an artist. They could have been really, really talented, really, really gifted, but they just never felt good enough. The drugs ate them alive. This could have been a famous person who kind of had it all, but just never had enough inside to enjoy any of it. Yeah, victim. They could have been hurt by someone in the industry. Sold their soul for money. I sold my soul for money. Somebody took their body and their money. I don't know why I heard Harvey Weinstein. Somebody who, like that, who promised to help them with their career. We have Samaritan and monk nun. There's that grandma energy. Remember that sweet energy of like being able to see how her husband was suffering, and although she was mad and she struggled and she hated him for a while, at the end of it, her heart always understood that something happened over there. But this Nana, I heard Nana, was like always a part of the church, always helping the community. A light, a ray of sunshine. Maybe this is somebody Nana tried to help. Could have stolen from your grandparents. Why is this energy here of this woman? Scribe. Wrote something. This woman wrote something. It could have been a song. I'm hearing Amy Winehouse and I want to go to rehab. Okay. Are we talking to Amy Winehouse maybe? I don't know. She is deceased. Liberator. Artist in reverse. Ugh. Angel. Knight. Saboteur. King. This person was like an earth angel. They had a big purpose. They got liberated from their oppression, but they never made it as an artist, or they just couldn't make it as an artist, or something about their art was stolen, or their art only became more valuable after they were deceased. Let's get into it. Spirits. This woman, why are you here? Messages. I am receiving powerful messages from my guides right now. I trust my feelings. So this is a guide of yours now. Calmness. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. Ooh. Grounding. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. You could be an addict in recovery. This person's coming through because you are questioning your art. Like this person questioned their art. This person had an undeniable artistic ability, whether it drawing, singing, acting, whatever it was. Undeniable. But this person could never see their talent or never felt like they were good enough. They were extremely hard on themselves, and this is what you're doing. You have an immense gift, you have an immense talent, and you're doubting yourself to the point of you don't even want to practice your gift anymore. This person walked away from their gift for drugs, for experience. You could be an air sign. or you're very much in your head. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of the situation and see the truth. They've been trying to speak to you. You just haven't been open to their messages, or you just haven't been open in general to change. Acceptance. I overcome my biggest challenges by accepting what is. You're in denial about something. Why are you in denial? Oh, that was like half the deck. Why is your loved one in denial, Spirit? Healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. You're healing. Okay? You're learning to accept what happened to you. Something upset you. Upset your confidence in yourself. Upset your core. Upset your foundation, your inner foundation. Shook you up. Why are you in your head? Why is your loved one in your head? In their head. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. You're trying to manifest. I think you're trying to envision a life that will make you happy. But you're envisioning this life without your gift. Or not being able to do your gift. Why? What is this grounding? Just doubting your gifts? The festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Celebrations are about to come in. Are you planning something? If you're planning a wedding or planning an event, planning something for your art, I do see this Spirit saying it's been very healing for you. Maybe you're healing yourself through work, or you're like doubting your work at the same time. Truth. Speak from your heart. It's the only thing worth listening to. So you're artistically speaking your truth. Act. Upon waking, I am ready to act on my passions and dreams. This person is motivating you to use your gift to release some pain here, to speak your truth to the world, whether it be through music or art. You have a lot inside, a lot of pain, and goddess. You have a lot of power with this talent. You are far more gifted and talented than you see. These people, these grandparents, they're very, very hard. Like, this is popping to me. Like, it came out like this. Like, this is what you're meant to be. But I think you need to free yourself from the image in your mind of the people that you see as heroes. Because you see them in a very, like, Hollywood-esque, romanticized way. It's like you're getting the rose-colored version of things. Let's get a little deeper. Why? This is my Halloween deck. I figured, we might as well use it during the month of October. Spirit, can we clean this up a little bit? Let's talk about this loved one's career. Sorry, I got people who moved above me with kids, and it hasn't been fun. Not that I am, I don't mind living above kids, but when they don't have parents that discipline, it bothers me. Because I was a nanny for way too long. I don't tolerate bad parents, because I just think in my mind all day they're being someone else's problem. And they come home and get to do whatever they want, and all that progress that the teachers made, out the window. It's annoying. Anyway, there's a lot of great parents, but you can tell, world, when people just let their kids do whatever, and the way they yell at them. Good Lord. I feel bad. Alright, Spirit, let's talk to your loved one. Clean it up about their career. Direct, if you could, please. The lamp, remembrance. There's that hermit energy. They want you to sit and reflect on something. Maybe remember how you felt when you first started doing what you loved, or like see how far you've truly come. See it from a new perspective. Why? Why do we need to see it from a new perspective? The This is also like putting yourself out there and networking. Turn the light on. Open yourself up to new possibilities. Test yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. Cauldron, synergy, and healing. You need to heal this belief that you don't belong where you belong, because you do. You are gifted. You are talented. You have a genuine gift. You have always known this, but for some reason something shook you up and made you forget that. You need to remember who you are and what you're capable of. Yeah. Your ancestors are coming in. They got you. You have a legacy to build. You are building this legacy. And you're seeing yourself as this little twig that's breaking. But you're this tree with all these strong roots. You're going to be around for a while. You're going to last. You're going to stick this out. The love and legacy of our DNA. You are meant for great things. Own it. Step into it. Stop fighting it. Stop doubting yourself. Doubt is holding you back. So let's talk about love for you. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. You see the truth. I think you're just in denial about the truth. Mostly because you don't want to leave your comfort zone. You've gotten quite comfy, even if it makes you a little bit miserable or a lot miserable. Invisibility, authenticity. You're not being your genuine, authentic self, or you're not with somebody who accepts your real you, because you're not being your real you to them. The veil. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's what's scary. Again, with those rose-colored, you need to take it off and see the truth. You need to confess here. You need to really assess how stable this connection is, because you do have an energy vampire, somebody who's like just feeding off of you, using you, narcissistic, makes you feel like shit. They like to chip at your character. They like to chip at your confidence. Skull of Stars. Yeah, you have infinite possibilities. You have infinite talents. You're not stuck to one thing or even 10 things. Like, you could literally do anything you put your mind to. But I think this person, this energy vampire, this relationship that you've been lingering in made you forget that. And these spirits are coming through to tell you, oh, I beg to fucking differ. You're a part of my bloodline, boo-boo. You're strong. You are capable. And this person knows it. And that's why they try to keep you low. They try to keep you down because they can't achieve your confidence. They're jealous of it. Yeah, that's your lover. Jealous of your confidence. Ew. Don't be with a person like that. And I'm only saying ew like that because I pulled that for 15 years. That person never fucking loved me. They only loved me when I was down, when I was weak, when I was beneath them. That ain't somebody who is your ride or die. That isn't someone who loves you true. That person is never going to lift you up. They're only going to keep you down. And that will never change, no matter what you do, no matter how much you pray, no matter how much prayed on my knees, like, I love this person, you brought this person into my life, there's good in them, we can help them, we can turn them good, we can turn it around. And I stayed in that bubble. I can fix this, I can turn it around, I can make this work, I can save it. Think about what you're saying. I can make this work, I can turn it around, I can save it. Real love does not need to be saved. It saves itself, even if it's hard, because there is that never give up in both of you. You didn't give up, they did. And that hurts, and that's fucking shitty, and that was my truth too, and it hurt my fucking ego, and that's why I sat there. I sat there way longer than I should, because I couldn't accept that somebody didn't want me back, that I loved so much. And it took me for a minute. Well, fuck that. If they don't love me, fuck that. I love me enough to love myself alone. I don't need somebody who doesn't love me true. This is the lesson you need to learn. Let's get some messages from Nana. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. The tough times are ending. You got 5 minutes left spiritually. You're in the last 5 minutes of your workday. Breathe. You just got to take action now. You know what to do. You see the truth. You got to kick that denial and then take action. And that change will come. Don't give up on love. Real love does exist. Just because it doesn't matter how long you were with someone. It doesn't matter what the circumstances were. If you want the person, make it work. If you just can't make it work, that's okay. Know when to give up. Listen. What does not serve you is always meant to fall away. And what once served you doesn't mean it's always going to serve you. You have to check yourself periodically through your life. Relationships, jobs, all of that is going to come and go. The ones that are meant to, a job that you're meant to ride in for life will stick around. And that's the same with lovers and friendships and partners of any kind. Increase your knowledge. You have a lot to learn about yourself. Try new talents. Open new doors. Put yourself out there. Test the limits. The best way to rediscover yourself is just to see what you like now and what you don't like. You can't reference what you used to like or what the things you used to do. You're not that person anymore. You're a completely different person in a new life, in a new era. So get out in the world and see what this new you likes and what they don't like. Trust your angels. Trust that they are up there giving you the guidance that you need. If you feel it in your soul, trust those instincts. You got fire instincts. Even when you're in denial, your instincts are still going off. Still pestering you. You are protected. You're going to be okay to make these changes through life. No matter how hard they are, you're going to see yourself through it. You've seen yourself through so much worse. Recognize the signs from above. Recognize when they're talking to you. Music, heads up, pennies, anything that you smell that reminds them of, or reminds you of them. This is them communicating to you. They speak to us in a million different ways. They are trying to talk to you. Anything else from? Oh, change is coming. Yeah, you are going to have change. Change in yourself and your confidence and your relationships. The way forward is open. Any roadblocks are being cleared for you at this time. But it isn't the right time to make your action because you haven't fully made a decision. Once you make the decision, you'll know what to do. The decision is what's up next. So talk to me about this decision to close out your message. Happiness. You want happiness? You got to do the things that make you happy. You got to be with people that make you happy. And anyone that affects your happiness in the negative way needs to get the boot. I think music makes you happy. March to the beat of your own drum. Love is coming in for you, and love should be the most important thing. If it is what you're trying to save, the love will make it last. You both gotta love each other through it. But I think you're gonna have a happy love partnership coming up. Whether you're, as long as you truly follow your own path and speak your truth and choose what you want. No more playing parts. No more pretending. As long as you stop pretending, get off the hamster wheel and go in life after the things and people you want, you're gonna be just fine. It's the sitting in the faking. It's the sitting in the not dealing with it because you don't want to leave your comfort zone. That's when life goes left in the way you don't want. What's coming in for your loved one? Ooh, emotional release. It came out like this. I think that you are going to have a private emotional release. This is something like very inwards. This isn't like loud. This isn't like you standing up in public speaking a bunch of truth. I feel like this is you mentally making a decision, quietly like going forward with that decision, almost like a sneaky way into, like if you're getting a divorce, this would be like, you two, like, let's just go through the court process, not tell anybody until it's all done. We'll tell the kids when we have an official plan because I don't want them to, like, have their whole world turned upside down. And there's, like, let's get our ducks in a row. Like, there's a reason to keep private. And if it's like family stuff. This is you keeping it in-house. You're not telling the neighborhood what's going on. Or again, this is all mental conflict, something with yourself that you're coming out of. This isn't something that's going to be like a huge dramatic tower in your life, but it is going to bring back this hope, this confidence in yourself that you've been lacking. It could be something that you write, because you could be writing a book, writing a song. We do have music here. You could be writing about your love story. You could be writing about your grandparents' love story, or you just writing about your feelings about love, what you want in a relationship. There's some kind of release when it comes to writing that's really going to free you, or it has. This could be past tense. Let me get one more. What is this automatic writing? Okay. Messages, friendship, openness, life journey. Okay, so maybe you want to send a message as well. Maybe you want to write something. Maybe you've been thinking of doing some kind of project with someone. You just haven't had the confidence. Maybe you didn't think they would want to work with you, or maybe you don't think this person likes you or wants to be friends. This could be a friend that you want to be more than friends with, so you're writing them about it instead of saying it. But I feel like you're opening yourself up to the possibility of something here, whether it be a collaboration or whether it be love, and it's going to be putting you on a life path. I just see you joining something new here. It could be the same partner but a new start, as in you are deciding to put the past away, and even though you're very new people, you could be like renewing your vows if you're staying together. And other people are just like completely leaving different jobs and getting a whole new job with this, maybe with a friend. Maybe you're starting a business with a friend, or again, this friend is becoming a lover, or you meet someone, starts as a friendship, they help you release something, could become lovers. There's a lot going on here, but I feel like their biggest messages are you have learned everything you need to know. I think you just need to face it within yourself. Like take the rose-colored glasses off to yourself and really assess what direction you want to sail your life in. Is it with this job? Is it with this person? Is this who you really are? Is this the character you want to be? It's like you're questioning everything. You could be having a little bit of a life crisis, and that's all right. I've had about 50 of them just this year. But be open to the future. Don't be so scared of it. Don't be so limited. Don't put yourself in a box and live to standards of their generation that just don't exist anymore, or that don't work for you. Don't glamorize their life, their story, or your reality. Face it for the truth that it is, and that will help you forgive yourself. Because I think a lot of decisions in your life are hung up because of that World War II generation of this is what traditions are, this is what you're supposed to do. And this grandparents are telling you, the people that lived in that time that probably taught you all the worst characteristics of this, are telling you that they are sorry, that they put your brain in a box, if you will, like made you feel like if you married someone, you're stuck with them forever, and that's not true. And I feel like you feel that's what maybe these grandparents did, that they were only together because they had to, and that's not true. They are saying they had to fight. They had to fight every day. They stayed with each other because they loved each other. They could have even separated for a long time. You might not even know this. But they were meant to come together. They were meant to be. They were meant to free themselves from this burden and stay together. But that isn't true for everyone. Or it could be true for you. I'm not really sure. This is a decision you need to make yourself. They don't want me to tell you any specifics that are going to like lure your decision back. You do have a decision to make, whether you're staying in something and making it work, whether that be love or a job. I'll leave that with you. Or if you're going on your own, or if you're going towards something else. Are you staying? Are you going left? Or are you going right? You've been in this limbo, and it's time to get out of this limbo. Although it is not time for action, it is time for a decision. the time is now to sit and reflect and make that decision. And until you do that, everything else should be shut down. This should be your main priority. It's time for a new cycle. It's time for a new beginning. So sit, decide, and then do. I hope this was helpful. Yeah. There you go. Make the choice. You're a warrior. You can do this. Choose what you love. Be the person you really want to be and live the life you really want. Point blank, period. Life is too short to do anything else. Love and light. Please give us a thumbs up below, as it does help me grow and get these messages out to more people who need them. If you like my energy, please subscribe. I would love to have you. To all my subscribers, I love and appreciate you, and thank you so much for accepting me and loving me. And I will be back with more readings, hopefully throughout the week. Now that I started my first week at this job, I got my groove. I should have a little bit more energy, so we will be seeing more of each other. Maybe on camera, maybe it'll just be cards. I'm not really sure. I'm going day by day on that. Anyway, toodaloo boo boo. See you next time. Bye.